We're going to go ahead and start out in child's pose this morning. Taking a deep breath in, and let us together sink back through your hips as you exhale. I'd like you to fidget, kind of move around. Checking in with how your body feels. Maybe you've been skiing this weekend. I don't know. Hiking. And massage through your forehead, through your third eye, maybe even stacking your forearms if you're not connected with your forehead. Or using a block. And just always, I'll always remind you of this, because no matter how many times you come onto the mat, is if something doesn't feel quite right this morning, choose another posture. Choose something that feels really fantastic for you. You are your own personal yoga guru. I'm just up here to be a guide to your adventure this morning. Coming into your favorite mantra, choosing your own personal I am. Deepen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale as you open up your jaw. And again, all in. Opening up your jaw, sigh it out. Exhale. One more cycle. Reach your right hand out in front of you and then send your left arm under as you exhale. Just fidget a little bit forward and back. Turn your head, notice. Good morning to you Zoomers that are just joining in. Thanks for being here as always. Slowly make the transition to the other side. Press through the palm on the inhale. Trade it to your other side. Exhale. Starting out in our child's pose in the Balasana. This is always a really nice posture to come into if you would like a mental or just a physical break. Move to all fours. Reach your fingertips out. Set our foundation of our practice. Spread those fingertips wide, especially connecting with your knuckles. Tilt the tailbone on the inhale as you look up. On the exhale, press firmly round through the back. Tuck the tailbone down. And then start to make this almost creating a circle. Inhale. Exhale. Energize and wake up the spine. Now see if we can back that up now. Round cat like that, kind of shift forward if you've been kind of gliding under that gate. Tilt the tailbone back up, round. Neutral spine, slinky through your spine. Just gonna move through that, nice job. Let's load all your weight into your right hand. Just flip your left wrist. Let's give that a nice stretch. And rotate through that wrist. Other side. Just gently press through it. And let us rotate through that wrist. You can keep your knees wide or bring the knees together, but walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Stack your right hand on top of the left hand and shift your hips to the side. Side child's pose. Create a push-pull here. Slowly trade it to the other side. Lift your hips on the inhale. Walk your hands over to the other side. Left hand stacks on top of the right. Shift your hips to the side and move. And then just be. Reaching your hands out in front of you, take your time as you send the tailbone up to downward dog. Pedal through your feet. Gaze at your feet, pick them up, kind of march a little bit, and then look at your hands. Marching with your fingertips, even your hands. Ears then eventually settle in between the biceps, lengthen through the back of the neck. As you take a deep breath in, draw the knees back to the mat, tilt the tailbone up as you look up. Exhale, glide back to child's pose. Gaze up like you're kind of sliding underneath the gate. Come back to that tilt in the sacrum as you look up. And now downward dog, tailbone comes up. To the mat, knees. Tilt sacrum, gaze up. Glide back to child's pose. Exhale. Slide underneath that gate, just bending the elbows. Look up, knees right underneath the hips. Tilt the tailbone, press through the toes. Shift your tailbone up and back. Down dog, pedal. We'll come through this flow one more time. Take your time. Draw the knees back to the mat. Glide back to child's pose. Exhale. Slide under that gate, tilt the tailbone, adjust through the knees. And this time, stay in neutral spine, curl the toes, knees hip distance apart, and walk your hands back up to your thighs in our back pockets. Just a baby little camel here today. Just open up the chest. Maybe draw the chin in towards us. Release those shoulders as you look up. And now gazing forward, slice your arm to the side. And just trade it to the other side. Walk your hands in front of you. One more time, tilt the sacrum, look up. Exhale, meet back in down dog, into Adho Mukha Shavasana. 5 full breaths here. Pedal through your feet. Spread your fingertips a little bit wider. There you go, a little bit wider.
I'm afraid.
That's it. Draw the big toes together. Let us swivel our hips side to side. Move into your lats. That's it. Get deep into the side body. Need a couple of those today. You're welcome.
It's a state of mind.
Now, let's start to add a little bit more heat with this morning. As you bend the knees, round, cat-like back. On the exhale, to plank. Now, your plank might be on the knees. Fantastic. Come back to downward dog. Almost again, that circle. Plank, down dog. Float through that one more time. Nice job. Hands right underneath your shoulders. We'll meet back in our downward dog. Quick reminder here. Imagine that your hands are on top of 2, jars. And you're going to try and rotate those jars out so your elbows go back toward your knees. The back head of the elbow. That looks good. Walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Knees are bent. Widen your stance. Right hand to left elbow, left to right. Sway side to side. As we bend our knees, ragdoll, roll that up. Tuck that chin into your chest. Slowly come up. Inhale. Draw the hands into the heart. Exhale. Let's stand at the very top of your mat. Roll back and down through those shoulders. Inhale, gaze up. Let's start out with that big chest opener today. Interlace your fingertips. Roll back. We can stay standing or bend the knees and hinge forward. Exhale. Move. Bending one knee, straightening one leg. Turn our head to no. Draw the shoulders out of the ears. Make it really active here. As we bend the knees, hands come back to your thighs. Tilt the sacrum on the inhale as you look up. Now on the exhale, come into your cat. So you're still in that chair, but we're just kind of charging and warming up. Push your sit bones back. You got it. And then round. Tilt. Lift the toes. Start out with the bandhas in your feet. You feel that move up into your belly, Uddiyana Bandha, and you keep the shoulders out of those ears. Now, as we bend the knees, ragdoll roll up, reaching those arms up, hands into the heart as you exhale. Hands to the hips, circle and move your hips a little bit. Thank you. Let's go the other way. Moving the body side to side. Keep that chest open. So I kind of want you to imagine that if your shoulders and your head were against the wall, so you stay really open with this. Because we're here to change patterns. We're here to move that stale energy, trying to wake up that body from root to rise. After balancing out both sides, come back into our Tadasana. Roll back through those shoulders. Stand however it feels good to you, whether it's hip distance. Draw the shoulders out of the ears. Good morning, Sandy. Inhale, look out. Exhale, slice your arms through. Set into chair. Push the sit bones back. Stand tall. Knees bend, will bow. Hands to shins at a half lift. Release your neck. Right foot steps straight back. Here's where if you'd like to use the blocks, you can. If you don't, not a big deal. They can be flat, side, or tall. You choose. Begin to pick up the back knee and then draw it down. Great. And we want to scooch that left foot forward to where we see the foot. Come to the very top of this, circle your hips. All this work will prep this for our yin postures later. Yin and yang, or yan, however you like to say it. Tomato, tomato. Hands come to the thigh. Press your body up. Let's move forward and then back. Yeah, shoulders out of those ears. Nice job. Come to the very top. Hands in your back pockets. Roll the shoulder blades back and down and let us gaze up. Interlace the fingertips if you choose. And on the exhale, hands find back to the earth. Step back to downward dog. And maybe you move from all fours to down dog, or you go right directly back into it. Bend the knees. Look at your fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, plank. Knees if you choose. Chaturanga Dandasana is where we come into plank and we hover. Now, belly, chest, third eye to the earth. Hands come off the mat. Energize the top of the legs. Let's wave in 3. Melt down. In 2. 1 more. Press the palms back in. Find your way to your plank and down dog. Check it out. Right heel split it. Inhale. Right knee, right tricep. Exhale. Inhale, split. Knee to tricep. Exhale. 1 more time. Now you can transition to all fours and then step the right foot through or bring your right foot through. All we did was just transition to the other side. Nice job. So right foot is forward. Here again, use your blocks if you'd like. Let's start to pick up the back knee and then bring it down. You got it. Let's keep that back hip lifted, kind of circle through the hip. Drawing the back knee down, hands to your thigh, roll back through those shoulders, shifting forward and then back. Meet at the top, back pockets, or again, interlace your fingertips, open up the heart. Reaching those arms up. On the exhale, hands find the earth. Work your way back to downward dog. Pedal your feet. Glide to plank. Knees if you choose. Chaturanga Dandasana, so we freeze kind of in that plank. And now pelvis, chest, forehead to mat. Beautiful. Here if you need them. Add 3 waves. Nice. Strengthen your fingertips. Take those hands off the mat. That's it. Nice job, Corey. Good. Bring the hands right by with where a sports bra heart rate monitor would be. Press back to plank with strength, downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. We'll meet at the very top of the mat. Right hand under right foot, left under left to gorilla. Releasing shoulders, neck. Fold over the legs. Turn our head to no. Bend the knees, gaze up. Half lift, keeping your hands underneath your feet. And then straighten the legs a little bit more. One more time. Half lift, straightening the legs one more time. Wiggle your toes. Now, as you release your fingertips, let's roll it up. And reach it all the way up. Hands to heart. Exhale. Nice. Let's reset at the top of the mat. We'll come through that same flow one more time. Inhale. Exhale, slice through. Chair. Stand. Knees bend, we bow. Hands to shins, half lift. And soften over your legs, exhale. Right foot steps straight back. Begin to draw the right knee down and then up. Back knee glides down, hands to thigh, lift with the shoulders, shift forward, and then back. Lift up, nice. Glad you took today off, Cindy. Good job. Good job. Let's meet at the top, tuck that under this time. Let's add those cactus arms, lift the heart, take that armor off. Maybe extend the arms a little bit more. Stay really strong by pushing through your front foot. Keep that thigh active. And on the exhale, this time, right hand to earth. Open up your left hand to sky. Pick up our back knee. Circle your arm in 3 in front of you. Big movement. Maybe even adding the bent knee to the back in 2, big circle. One more time. And we'll meet at the very top. On the exhale, hand comes down. Step back to plank, downward dog. Each time, how can we feel a little lighter in the wrist? Maybe engage a little bit more with your knuckles. Bend the elbows a little bit more. Send the elbow, that's it, nice job. Bend the knees as you wave and we move into plank. Hover here. Shift a little bit slightly forward. Dandasana, squeeze and hug the elbows in, belly's lifted, and now melt down to the mat. Exhale. 3 waves. Thighs active. Stamp down with the top of your feet. Press to plank, down dog. Pedal it out. Step your right foot through. Roll back and down through the shoulders. Begin to draw the back knee down and then up. Nice work. Back knee finds earth. Press your body up, roll back through those shoulders, hinge forward, and then lift it. Today's going to be a really awesome day. Thanks so much for being here today. Let's come to the top, tuck that under, focus on our cactus arms, lift the heart. If you'd like a little bit more to that, straightening the arms. Press the palms together, left hand to earth, reach the right arm up. Pick up the back knee if you choose and circle the top arm in 3. Stay at the top. Light on your left wrist or your fingertips or block. On the exhale, hand comes down. Step back to plank and we'll hover here. Now I'd like you to choose your side plank. Right knee can come in, kickstand it. Left foot, reach your left arm up, or full side plank with where you would step your right foot in front of the left. So you would choose this morning. Nice. And on the exhale, hand comes down. Find your way for everyone back to all fours. Cat, cow, tilt the sacrum. Exhale, round. Opportunity, if you'd like, just to rotate the wrist that you were just on. Neutral spine. Pick up our left knee, kickstand it. Right foot stamps down. Strength, reach the right arm up. Or step your left foot in front of the right. Seal your inner thighs, lift the hips up. On the exhale, hand comes down. Transition back to all fours. Shift your shoulders slightly forward, melt down to the earth. This time, stack your forearms, bend our knees, windshield wiper our feet side to side. Gaze to the right. And other way, look the other way. Meet in Sphinx, where our elbows come right underneath our shoulders. Kind of shake out through your hips a little bit. Check out over your right shoulder. And now our left. Open up the chest. Draw your chin towards your chest. And then slowly gaze up. And chin towards your chest. Shoulders out of your ears. One more. Melt all the way down. Exhale. Press to plank. Down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Slowly ragdoll roll up. Sweeping up. Now draw the hands to heart on the exhale. Roll back through the shoulders, opening chest. Yes, stand in our Tadasana. We're going to move into a Warrior One flow today. So please step your right foot back. And our hips, our shoulders are just, everything's kind of moving forward. If I had flashlights hooked to my hips and my shoulders, everything's shining forward. So begin to add that back calf raise and then press through it. Load all the energy and the weight into the front foot, ideally. So all we're doing is working on getting space in that hip and to your psoas. Nice. Come straight up, ball the foot, straight back. Now begin to add our arms. If you'd like, reach straight up and then press the palms straight down. In up. Good. Exhale in there. Oh, I lost somebody there. There we go. One more time. Warrior One. Press through that back heel towards the mat. Draw the hands now into the heart. Warrior One. Feel that I am strong and I can open to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. I'll be going the opposite way. Good. Reverse warrior, straightening the front leg. Comes into reverse triangle. Come back to warrior 2. Now our side angle. Watch the rotation of your front knee. Keep that knee right over that heel. Let's spend 2 more breaths here. Reach those fingertips to the front. Bend the knee, draw the pelvis deeper. Come back to warrior 2. Press the palms together. On the inhale, straight up, and on the exhale, straight down. Straight up, nice job. And then down, exhale. Hand of your foot wants to, there you go, thanks. I can just see it because of your mat. You have a line on it, gives you away. Straight up, you got it. Exhale, straight down. One more big circle here, up. And meet into warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Anchor with your outside little toe. Lift your front toes on the front foot. Arms up and over, windmill. Pivot through your back foot, step back to plank. Take your time. Hover. Knees if you choose. Melt to earth. Exhale. 3 waves. Take your time as you meet back in downward dog. Pedal it out. Right foot splits. Right knee to right tricep. Exhale. Split it. Knee to tricep. Exhale. One more time. You can come to all fours and then step your foot through or weave your right foot through as you exhale. Roll back and down through those shoulders. Begin to draw the back knee down and then lift it. Looking good. I know you're building some heat. Susan's sweating on me. That's always a good sign. One hot mama. Get it, girl. Woohoo! Now, back knee comes down, hands to your thigh, press your body up. Again, move into that hip. Shoulders down. Sharon, your face is always smiley, thank you. Come to the top, cactus arms, the heart. And stay right here, add your arms to it. Press the palms firmly together. Left hand to earth. Reach your right arm up. Pick up the back knee. Circle the arm in 3. Meet here. And on your exhale, hand comes down. Step your back foot to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Drape over your legs. Even widen your stance a tiny bit. Right hand to left elbow, left to right. Sway from side to side. Hands to your shins. Add a half lift as you gaze up. Nose towards your right shin. Exhale. Shake your head up. Bring it back to center, knees bend, half lift. Nose towards opposite shin. Exhale. Hands to shins, half lift. Keep the spine as long as you can. And then on the exhale, drape over your quads. Knees bend, roll up. Slow. Send it up, reach up. Hands to the heart. On the exhale, fantastic. Keep our feet a little bit wider, or just the width of your mat. Reaching your right arm up, make an okay. And let's go 2 big circles. Use your core. Push with your feet. One more time. Stay at the top together. Again, remember the wall if it were behind you. Bend the knees, rotate your top shoulder forward, and then open this up. Find out if you wore deodorant or not today. Ooh. And now release it. Bend the knees, sweep up. Hook into your wrist, and let's go 2 circles other direction. Stay at the top, side stretch. Rotate that top shoulder forward. And now roll and open it back, gaze up. And set that free. Nice, shake this all out. Release, release. Okay, Sandy, your grandbaby. Seriously, she has this little teeth. I say she's thinning out, but not. She is. I just want her to stay all chubby. No way. She can say I love you in sign language. She just says it in words? Okay, she's a genius. Yeah. Let's step to the top of the mat. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Step our left foot back. So we're going to move into that warrior one flow. Left foot comes back. Shorten your stance a little bit. It's up to you. But warrior one, everything, pelvis should be forward. And you guys that have practiced with me a long time have heard me say this before. We used to do warrior one where it felt like you're on a balance beam. And then it'd be like shift your pelvis forward. It's kind of impossible. So pelvis is forward now, shoulders, because my feet are hip distance. Start to add the calf raise in the back, bending your front knee so we can see those toes. Kind of lift them a little bit. Come on, and then press through the heel. Now add our arms with it, reach up, and then press straight down as you exhale. Lift, and then down. Looking good. Come up to that calf raise. Press down. One more time. Reach the arms up. Kind of plug in your fingertips into the earth, to the sky. Bring our shoulders forward. Maybe look up, your choice. Continue to stay anchored through the back heel. Now press our palms together. Open to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So now with our feet, we're going to work on filling up the mat. So maybe even make it a little bit bigger. Once again, watch the front knee, your toes wherever they're at. Reverse triangle, so go long with the front leg, reaching the right arm up, gaze to sky. On the exhale, warrior two, side angle. We're going to stay here with breath. Your top hand can either be behind your head to the hip or reaching straight up or over the ear. Breathe. Warrior two, reverse triangle. Back to two. One more side angle. Stay here with breath. Warrior two. Press our palms together, straight up. Inhale. And then straight down. Exhale. Sweep up. And then open. Two more. And one more. Nice job. Coming into our warrior two. Stay here with breath. Release those shoulders. Really reach those fingertips, front back wall. Arms come up and over. Find the earth. Step back to plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana, melt to the mat. Exhale. 3 waves. And we'll come back into child's pose. Press the palms firmly, come up to all fours. Now maybe if you explore child's pose with your knees open all the time, maybe draw the knees toward each other and then reach your fingertips out in front of you, but do what feels best with your joints, your body. Take a moment to come back into your centering breath. Really relax your fingertips, your hands that are in front of you. Maybe even turn your palms up and open to receive. Slowly come back to all fours. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. Kickstand your right foot out. Right foot comes out. And then reach your left arm out. And right arm comes underneath your left armpit. If you don't like the kickstand, then just don't do it. Left arm's in front of you, right arm's through. Press with your left palm, reach your right arm out, and now send the left arm under, look underneath your right armpit. Try not to let the body shift really forward and load into your neck. Keep our hips directly above the knee. Maybe look up. If you feel pretty stable here, reach your right arm up and bring it around and hook it into your left thigh. If not, just hang out with where you're at. Now release the right arm to earth. Press your hand, come back up to all fours, and slide that right foot in. Kickstand your left leg out. You can kind of move forward and back a little bit, kind of set that foundation. Right arm sweeps out, and then send your left arm under. Press with the right palm, come back up, adjust your hips, your pelvis, keep that leg that's straight and really strong. Reach your left arm out, now right arm comes underneath, and we'll meet here. Fidget to where it feels just right into the shoulder as you turn your head. If you wanted, reach left arm up and it can hook around to the thigh, gazing up. Please release that top arm. We'll find our way back to all. And now step your right foot through. We're going to explore lizard this morning now that the hips are super gooey, I hope. So step that right foot forward and then maybe draw back into the hip. And just the blocks just bring the earth closer to you. You want to use them, use them. If you don't, that's fine too. Now, as we hinge forward, start to toe heel back your left side even more, or you have the option to scoot your right foot forward. Shoulder blades are back and down. Nice job. Elbows to the blocks, perhaps. Elbows to earth. Or whatever we're choosing, hug that right knee in towards your body, though. Press through the pad of the foot, kind of lift your heel just a itty bitty bit. Now open the knee out and hug it back in. Open it out, nice job. Back in. Now this time we're gonna leave it out. Spread your toes wide so we're not rotating into the ankle. We are breathing and we're thinking happy thoughts right here. Draw the knee back in. Press with our palms. Work our way up. I'm going to use my blocks to each side. This is how I would prep to move into splits, but I'm going to take you through different variations of this. So we did our front part. Now for your hamstring work, maybe we're going to stay right here today as we lift our chest, point flex your foot, and then drape over the leg. This can be your choice. Or I really use blocks because I use my upper body for support in my core, and I just walk my right foot out and then toe knee back my left side. So again, using my upper body, whatever variation is for you today. Good. A couple more breaths. And use your blocks, use your core, press your body up, or if you've been here, start to work your way back up, and now step your right foot behind you. Let's come into downward dog, give everything some space, open up, pedal through your feet. Bend the knees, swivel the hips. Glide back to all fours. Good. Step your left foot forward. We're going to move into lizard on our other side. So yeah, if you've got a towel or you're using a blanket or something underneath the knee, switch that over, or you're taking your yoga mat and kind of flipping it over, that helps too. Oh, got a hole. Let's move forward and then back, kind of explore. We can pick up our back knee and now stack our blocks if that's what you did last time. Roll back and down through the shoulders. Arms can stay long as you work your way into lizard, or sometimes it's dragon. So front knee is bent, shoulders out of the ears. Hug that left knee in. Move into the pad of the foot. Now spiral open with the left knee, keeping the toe spread wide. Flex the foot, hug the knee back in and open it. Bring it back and open it. Try and stay out of the ankle. And now hug the knee back in. Find your way and work your way back up. Roll back through those shoulders. Split your blocks. Kind of adjust your hips again. Let's begin to move forward and back. Good. I got a lot of texts today and said, hey, Ruthann, I'd really like to do splits. And I said, okay. Shame on them. Now who are they? Now we can meet just right here. And you can be in hamstring stretch. That's awesome. bothers your knees, you can move into a seated forward fold. Or again, use your upper body here to start to scoot your left foot forward and then your right knee back. Each side's going to feel really different. Keep our chest up. Again, using your upper body strength, let's press up, slide that left foot in if you've had it long, moving forward and then back. Sweep your foot behind you, come to all fours. And let's shift our blocks to the outside of your mat as we move to all fours. Spread your toes wide and walk your hands back to your hips to just a baby camel, chest opener. If you feel warm and you really love doing camel, this opportunity to go back into it if you want. My little camel's just very happy right here. Now draw the chin toward your chest as we draw the shoulders up. Nice job. Set and a seated forward fold. Will be though a yin forward fold. So maybe you have a bolster at home or blocks here. Perhaps we stack our blocks into the set bones. Spread your toes wide and point flexion. Maybe a slight bend in the knees. Lift with your chest. Hinge forward. Get your tails in there. Does anybody else need a towel? I'm sorry, I asked kind of late. Shoulders away from those ears. Feel the top of your quads. Take a deep breath in and now tuck your chin in towards the chest. Slowly roll this up. Reaching those arms up. Bring the hands now into the heart as you exhale. Nice job. Same thing with this posture into Balasana. Let's open up the knees. Tuck through your hips a little bit. And if you've got a block, you can also kind of tilt it a little bit. Your feet can be close to you or further away. You do you on this. Lift at the chest. Start to hinge forward and then round to where it feels really nice to take the shoulders away from your ears. But with this, kind of continue to press your feet towards the block and then see if you can release the inner thighs a little bit more with each breath. If you feel completely supported with your forehead, you can let the arms reach behind you and just escape. And as you press the feet together, once again, tuck your chin in towards the chest, reaching upward, hands into the heart. Nice. Let's come into an open, wide straddle. Now, if you have a blanket or something, or even your yoga mat rolled up, anytime you have your hips a little bit higher, it's going to feel a little bit nicer to your joints. Or yes, on your mat, if it feels better for your feet, that's a great idea to turn to the side. So you choose. Let's rock a little bit side to side, and then just massage your legs. Kind of point your feet. Maybe flex your feet, spread your toes wide, and then start to reach that arm, maybe slice by the ear towards your feet. Staying with your hip bones though, suction cup to the floor. Here's where I miss the sandman. And now that we feel kind of really good and settled here, keep your thighs super active, almost imagining that that muscle is just kind of like a barber shop pole rotating outward. Lift with your chest, walk over your right leg. Maybe your blocks are up, maybe we use our elbows. Stack your forearms perhaps. But with each exhale, allow your upper body to soften. Thoughts are going to come in, that's okay. Just acknowledge them and let them float by like a cloud. Because this is your space. I would blanket to sit on for you. Are you cramping? You want me to get you a blanket? Okay. Oh, you know what? Here. These help like crazy. Hold on. That helps a lot. There you go. Wake up that opposite leg, keep it strong. Use your upper body, tuck your chin in towards your chest as you slowly work your way up. And then reach those arms out. And draw the hands in. Fingertips behind you, roll back through the shoulders, and let's just get a chest opener here. Kind of march your hands, roll back, lift the chin. Bend the elbows, lift, and let's shake out your legs. Find our accessories, and we're going to the other side. Woohoo! Lift chest, rotate your upper body, walk over to the other side. Is there anybody I should have asked sooner that wants a couple wedges to set on? Squares. Okay. Use your exhale to allow the upper body to just, almost like a blanket, heavier and heavier, while your opposite sit bone stays grounded. Always come up a little bit and then relax a little bit more. Opposite leg grounded, strong. Deep breath in, energy through the legs. Work your way up. Sweep those arms up like you're being drawn up by two, I don't know, silks or something. Woohoo, it's lifting us up. And now draw the hands to the heart on the exhale. Let's go forward. So you can stack, again, your blocks into a T. Just brings the earth closer to you. And massage your quads a little bit. Shake them out. Lift with the chest. Hinge forward. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? Just a little bit more. Maybe it's our thoughts, our jaw, our eyes. Use your upper body. Slowly work your way up. Once again, fidget through the hips, sweep the arms up, and now your hands into the heart as you exhale. If you need help getting out of this, let me know. Walk your knee in, walk your knees in. Fingertips towards you. You can turn and back to the front if you'd like. And let's start to move our knees side to side now. Just kind of massage through your booty here. And if you are at home and you don't have two blocks at home, that's okay. Maybe grab a couple pillows. We're going to move now into a chest opener. So our blocks will look just like this. We've done a lot of things today folding forward, and we do a lot of things just on a daily basis folding forward. So with this, stack your blocks into that L. And when you start to lay back down, you're going to bring your block right in the center of your back. And if it's not just right, it's not that comfortable. And then melt down, and you'll use your other block then behind your head. And your butt is on the ground. And if you just really completely dislike the blocks, it's okay. Just don't use them then. It's fine. And let's keep our feet about hip distance apart and drop the knees toward each other. And then once you are really on your block, just fidget a little bit and then settle into it. Music on here. Now, open your left knee and open your right knee. Good. Nice job. Press the bottom of our feet together. Baddha Konasana. As we press the feet together, it is an energetic, almost imagining like a figure 8. It moves through the foot, through the hip, through Mula Bandha and your belly, and then up through the crown of the head, and then continues to weave through that space. While we are here, press your palms together and then relax and open your hands outward. Press the palms together, open your hands, and then outward. Just a few more times to allow the shoulders to be heavier and heavier. Beautiful. And let go. Now, as you take an inhale, spread your fingertips wide, and then on the exhale, make a gentle fist. Inhale, fingertips wide. Exhale, gentle fist. Press the bottom of the feet together. Draw our knees back up. You can stay right here, or straightening your right leg and straightening your left. Have a supported fish posture. And if you'd like, instead of your block that is behind your head being vertical, you can just tilt it to the side if you want a little bit more through your throat, your jaw. Never letting the head hang out though. Always supported through your neck. Maybe reach your arms over your head. And then let your arms glide down and open in a field goal. Slide your right foot in, now your left. Walk your elbows in. And I kind of bring my hands really close to my butt so I can walk my elbows in and start to work my way up to seated. Just take your time as you come up. And while you're up now, let's just move our knees from side to side. And I want to show you something before you choose to lay back down again. Or you just stay with where you're at if it feels better, Susan. It's all good. Just continue to do what you're doing. Now, if you've got the 2 blocks at home, if you don't, again, it's fine. At the end today, though, we're going to move our blocks, and you're going to slide them out to where the corner of your block presses right in where your medius is and your maximus is, and it's that piriformis that sits kind of right underneath that, changing that pattern. So the blocks will kind of press here. So you kind of start here, and then you fan them open into a V, I guess, or a W. And then your hands can rest on them. But for right now, let's just keep our blocks to the side. Deep breath in, lift with the chest, and begin to melt down as you exhale. Hug your knees into the chest, rock side to side, massage your back. Hands on top of your knees, individually big circles outward with your knees. Reverse your circles. Both feet to earth. Press your right foot straight up. Cross your right ankle over the left quad. Lift your shoulders, so now I know that your lower back is imprinted into the mat, and flex your right foot. Now we can stay right here, or hands come behind the left leg, hug your left knee in. Just a variation of pigeon. Hug that knee in. Tick-tock a little bit. Find stillness. Smooth out the back of the neck. And on the exhale, release it. Set it up for the other side. Press your left foot straight up. Cross your ankle over the right thigh or quad. Lift your shoulders so the lower back is imprinted, and then imagine that you're pressing your left knee away from you. Line and square up through the hips, and now hold behind the right hamstring, or you can keep your foot to the floor. Rock side to side, and then find stillness. And place your foot to the earth. Walk your feet into a bridge, so fingertips reach towards your heels, knees hip distance apart. Lift your hips up, just a tiny bridge. Press to the pads of your feet towards me, and then hammock your hips from side to side. Tuck your hips side to side. Shift your hips to the right, and then bring your butt down. Straighten your left leg. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Cross your knee over. Keep our shoulders to the mat. Here's where it's nice, if you have a yoga block, maybe rest your knee on that block. And open our arms out wide. I like to rock my hips a little bit. That's always up to you though. And then find stillness. Good. Please take your outside arm across your torso and then pull this back and open it up. Cross it over, pull, open it up. One more time. And now we'll just be here. Explore turning your head, looking towards your outside hand, only if that honors your neck. Inhale, bring your knee back up when you're ready. And then exhale, press your foot to the earth. Slide your other leg in. Lift your hips up. Reset your lower back. Move our knee or hips from side to side, hammock. Shift your hips to the left. And then draw your hips down. Straighten your right leg. Hug your left knee in. Cross your left knee over. Let your hips rock a little bit. Use your block underneath your knee if you'd like, keeping your shoulders grounded. Outside arm comes across, and then peel and open. 2 more times. Inhale, bring our knee back up. Exhale, press it to the earth. Slide your feet in one more time and lift your hips up into your bridge and then come back down. Now, if you've got one yoga block today, just use that underneath your sacrum, horizontal. If you've got 2, though, lift your hips up, glide them underneath your back, your butt, and then start to open the top out. It depends on the size of your butt, I guess, but I just take mine just outside of my, if you were looking at a skeleton, just right outside that facet joint, and then I drop my knees toward each other. And if you completely don't like this at all, then just do your own thing, it's fine. Once you feel pretty settled and you've got your acupuncture, your pressure points, just start to open your right knee out a little bit and then bring your right knee back in. Shear it open and drop back in. And then your left knee. And you can spend final relaxation, shavasana here, or maybe straighten your legs here, or remove your blocks completely. If there's a posture today that we have not done that you'd love to do, then go ahead and do that. Perhaps you have a towel or your eye pillow to place on. Relax your feet, relax your legs, your hips, the small of your back, your center back, your shoulders, your arms, your fingertips. Smooth out the back of the neck and place your tongue at the bottom of the mouth. Quiet your eyes, your cheeks, your forehead. Relax, renew, receive. Take one of the deepest breaths that we've possibly taken all day today. Inhale through your nose. And let's sigh it out as you exhale. Open up your jaw. Reach your arms over your head. Let's go long here. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe point flex your feet. And on the exhale, draw the hands back down beside you. If you are still on yoga blocks this morning, press firmly with your feet and lift your hips and remove your blocks if you haven't already. Slowly come down. Hug in right knee and then hug in your left. Rock a little bit side to side. And let us roll to your right. Fetal posture. Using your upper body strength, let's come up to easy seated, slowly. Sit tall, roll those shoulder blades back and down. Sweeping arms up and hands into the heart. May the light that moves within me move within all of you with strength, joy, and ease. Have a spectacular day. Thanks for being here this morning. Namaste.